we happen to have a little featurette that Mr. Jeffrey Zekin has put together for us.
Okay.
We always need more Jeff.
Sure.
Jeff presents the 6 military vehicles any civilian can own. Now, whether you can fit them in the garage or the driveway or really upset the homeowners association, here we go.
Well, it's a matter of Mike's got grandchildren, I've got grandchildren. Any one of these you could buy for your grandchild. You just got to have
I got a couple of them that would love to have one of these.
Yeah, it looks like one of those police things that they do at the SWAT scene.
So this one here is called a Jeep Kaiser M715. It's introduced in the mid-'60s, and it replaced the M37. The M715 is a hauler with increased mobility and low capacity, despite its initial modest reception by the military in the beginning. Over the years, it kind of grew on everybody, and for those interested, the M715 is available for approximately $8,000, but you're probably going to get it in a condition that you're going to have to rebuild it. So some of these things, in fact, most of them, you can get them pretty cheap, but you're going to
Hold it right there.
I'm back. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, that particular vehicle, I don't know what you'd use that for unless it was some sort of landscaping deal or something.
You could, or camping, maybe
That's
take
what I was thinking,
maybe
out
take
in the
the
woods.
Boy Scouts, Girl
Camo.
Scouts out.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to go up to
right now.
the National Forest, and it's going to take me an hour to get up there.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of mileage did that thing get?
Doesn't say, and you
can
really
only
wouldn't-
imagine.
Yeah, it's probably going to be very, very poor.
Yeah.
I don't think they even counted that back
No,
then.
not in the day.
No, but
More of
by
a
God,
torque.
when you put your 100 gallons of gas in the thing, you'll be counting it.
Well, don't forget they're military vehicles, so they were more for on either defensive or offensive, and terrains and things of that nature. So this one is a Paramount Marauder. The Marauder is a robust military vehicle designed for reconnaissance.
Didn't Mitsubishi build a Marauder?
No,
did.
What has that thing
Mitsubishi?
got on top of it? Is some
Well,
sort of bird or
I think
a plane?
It's an antenna. It's Superman. If they use these for UN peacekeeping missions and the ability to carry
drone.
10 men and handle up to 13,000 pounds of equipment, which means everyone's mother-in-law could go for a ride. A double-skin monocoque hull provides protection against small arms fire. That's why it's a military vehicle. It's available for purchase, civilian
There's some
purchase.
places here in Houston that you could use that at midnight,
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the
Well,
morning.
look at all the people in the background. They're using it someplace where they're having a
Yep.
party.
This
Yeah.
was available back in 2008, and it's recognized as one of the coolest military vehicles to buy.
Those people are running for their lives because they see the drone on the top of that thing.
I don't know. Take one to Granbury. That'd be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Okay, this next one we have is called a Hawkeye. Now, this Hawkeye is basically an Australian-type vehicle. It's a next-generation and protection vehicle, offers versatility as a 4x4.
I like the sunglasses that it wears.
With a 3-ton payload. Its adaptable configurations include troop carrier, staff car, command and control vehicle, reconnaissance vehicle, and electronic warfare platform. You can buy this in just about every country there is, as long as they're available. I think I like it.
How much is it?
It doesn't say, but you can get it probably beat up and ragged out for around 10 grand.
So you see the guy standing back there behind to give you an idea how
Yeah.
tall that thing
And
is.
there's also a guy in a walker, so he's
There is a guy with a walker. Wait, I reckon it's me. Sorry.
okay. This one is pretty bad to the bone. It is an Elvis Stalwart.
Wait a minute, Elvis.
Alvis, not Elvis. Alvis.
It's his cousin.
His cousin Elvis. This amphibious cargo vehicle, produced in the UK, entered service in 1966.
How the hell do you steer it? It's got 6 wheels on it that are all so close together you can't turn them.
It was initially designed for supplying forward units with fuel and ammunition. It could carry troops and cargo. Top speed on land is 40 miles an hour, and it can go in the water 7 miles an hour. It's a vehicle that is available for civilian purchase. So there
It's
you go.
the new duck.
It could be, yeah. It's very possible. And then moving on to this one. This one's a little different. This is called a Tucker Snowcat.
Yeah.
Operating from the Tucker Snowcat Corporation. It's a terrain vehicle specifically designed for military transports, cargo, tactical work for the U.S. military.
I know a guy that flies around the country, and on his sideline job, is running snowcats.
Katie needs one of these.
Katie needs one of those.
Katie needs one of
Yes,
these.
she does.
With no consistent price on these things, because there's variations of it with the different tracks and availability, it's estimated to fetch around $100,000 on average, offering a unique option for those seeking tracked over snow vehicles.
Hey, honey, let's go down to the Whataburger and get a snow cone today.
Load up on the tracks. Okay, another favorite of mine coming up is a Patton M47 medium battle tank.
Now we're talking.
We're talking. The M47 battle tank is part of the Patton General tank series, served as the main battle tank during the early years of the Cold War. Originally designed, Mike, for military purposes, it is available, military purpose, available for civilian purchase, provides enthusiasts with an opportunity to own.
So that would be, let's see, that would be post-World War II.
Yeah, but it did see service. It did see service, and you see, obviously, this is in an area of a museum.
Can you imagine going up to the Dairy Queen? Hey, I'll take a dip cone, make it chocolate.
Or you're in my parking spot and you lower the gun turret down there.
Just roll over the whole car.
Now, my favorite, and this is a little tip of the hat to the automotive show, Mike, this one is cool. You know I always talk about submarines. Well, this one has a special meaning, Mike, because this is a Whiskey-class submarine.
There you go, Mars.
Used during the height of the Cold War, the Whiskey-class submarine was a Soviet threat and operated under more than 40 nations until the 90s. With a lasting design and operability, these submarines can be purchased by civilians, Michael, with the right license, knowledge, and operational space, typically around $500,000. So Lake Conroe would never see one of these.
You don't know that.
Well, you never know. It could be one under there right now.
It could be.
You never know.
Because in the middle of the lake is really, really deep up there.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the lake, there is a railroad track. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
There is.
Underneath?
Yes. There are maps that you can buy. They're available online or wherever fish are sold. And they have the terrain that's underneath the lake.
I did not know that.
Yeah, in Lake Conroe, there were houses and all sorts of stuff down there.
Well, there's a lot of debris in general in that lake, isn't there?
Well, debris, but I mean, originally when they dammed it up at the end, it was a part of the San Jacinto River. And it was headed down through there. And they said, we'll just put a dam here and hold back the water.
And that's why they have to release during the certain storm seasons. I'll be darned.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. You can buy them.
I'm full of useless information and other things.
If you've got a young student graduating school, you might want to look into one of these vehicles.
Graduation presents.
There you go.
The submarine.
The majority of them are kind of beat up, and you got to
fun that would be.
Can you imagine?
You got to rebuild it.
We're going to have a high school graduation party, and everybody's invited on the submarine.
There you go. We're going to Galveston in a completely different style.
White Oak Bayou.
Didn't you tell me that's a whiskey class?
Whiskey class, yes.
Whiskey class. There you go.
Just my style.
That's what I thought of you when I put a bonus in there.
Oh, Lord. All right. Well.